dispatch him. Or we could ask him for some questions. What do you guys think we can learn from this guy?
Well, I'm not going to kill him.
So.
True. So we might as well just dispatch him.
Alright, and I'll stab my sword through his throat.
Alright, yes, he's dead.
Yep.
Hey, congratulations, Anton. You were able to lure two of them out of the cave.
Yeah, I meant to do that.
Are these mushroom things, are they on all three entrances here?
Yeah, they're kind of like... It looks like there's like a patch of the mushrooms. They're kind of in here as you go in, basically, is what I was trying to point out. And oh, you're not even seeing what I'm doing. Hold on.
Not exactly.
See, this map does not have...
yeah, it's just fog of war or whatever.
Dynamic lighting, because make it as such. If you want, I can try and experiment with that, but that's going to take a while.
You're good.
So the entrances lead into a singular chamber. The mushrooms... I probably should have moved you up a little bit, but the mushrooms are like right over here, basically.
Okay.
If you want, you can go near them. They will, obviously they will shriek, but you can try and pull them out of the ground.
I mean, they're expecting these two to walk back, potentially, right? So...
Possibly.
Yeah, I could try and pull them out if you guys want.
Yeah, that would work.
Okay, strength check.
Yep. Just strength, right? No specific skill?
Yep, just strength. And now you hear just like shouting of shrieks and screeches in your face.
So low.
That is not enough. That is...
Yeah, that's a natural 2 and a natural 1.
These mushrooms are really stuck in the ground here.
Turns out they were on the fucking rocks. Okay. Do we want to keep trying, or do we just want to walk past them?
It looks like everybody's walking past as they're shrieking. You're muted, Justin.
I'm real annoyed that I couldn't pull this off. I tried to use my body weight and it didn't work because I don't have body weight to use. So I'm gonna cut him down. I'm gonna pull up my sword and I'm gonna cut him down.
I'm surprised nobody tried that. Go ahead.
I don't have a sword.
You want one?
I don't have proficiency in swords.
Coriel, you want to get in on the mushrooms cutting?
I'll hack them down. Take my axe, start hacking some mushrooms down.
All right, why not? Just roll to attack, please. Yeah, you just start hacking the mushrooms.
Actually, I have proficiency in specifically short swords. If you have one of those. Or a hand axe.
Hand axes we have.
Okay, yeah, give me a hand axe. I can use that.
You can have 2 hand axes if you want them, baby.
I am fully down.
Hell yeah.
You notice as you're hacking the mushrooms that part of the reason why they were so hard to pull out was right under them. It looks like there's a small vein of crystals.
Huh.
Aquamarine.
Not aquamarine.
Oh.
Who appraise, please?
Hell yeah. I know so much about stuff. Only got a 10.
Look like smoky quartz, rose quartz, that type of stuff. They're low quality to be of like a lot of value, but if you actually spend a lot of time mining this little gem vein here, you could probably get something out of it.
I think that this cave might be a good place to move to if we clear out the troglodytes. We could get some clear value out of it, and as we expand, we will get more for it.
And if those mushrooms regrow, we have an early warning system.
Mm-hmm.
It's true.
I mean, they're mushrooms. Of course, they're going to regrow.
Yeah, of course.
Perfect. Okay. You know, the punchy boys will go in first. We got the lead. And I'm just spinning fists now. Before I was magic focused, I'm back to spinning fists.
All right, let's fucking do it.
Now that the mushrooms are dead, you can attempt to stealth again as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I should point out, though, when you go inside, it is almost pitch black.
Oh,
I'm a ghost.
you have low light vision, right?
Yes, I'm an elf.
All right. Do you mind if I just like stick with you, since you can see?
Oh,
And
you have
we
low
don't
light
have to light
vision,
torches.
so-
You can light a torch if you wish.
Oh, I'm saying, can we have like the elves guide
actually-
us through?
It actually isn't look at like elves have keen senses. Elven
That's
magic.
perception, right?
It doesn't mention specifically low light vision.
Half elves. I'm a half elf, and I have low light, I believe. Yep, low light vision.
Okay, cool. I just don't know. I went through the character
Keen
manual. so you
senses
just
is
can
the
pop
plus
it
2
on
on
the sheet.
perception checks.
Yeah, that's why I was confused. Cool.
Yeah, you should.
I'm completely willing. You know what? I know how to work this out. We have ropes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tie myself to the bear puncher.
Yep.
I feel like this is asking for trouble.
So on the front of the bear puncher is Forvel tied to his chest.
Oh, like armor.
Yes.
This can't possibly go wrong.
I'm
And
just
what-
going to
Surely.
stealth my way up.
And what I'm doing is if whatever way he needs to turn, I'm just going to elbow him in that side.
Yeah, that'll work.
Ooh.
So I will be guiding you, and I have a high enough intelligence to be able to tell you exactly how to move.
Cool. Yeah, I'm good with that. And then once we get into a fight or something, if we need to torch
And
it up,
Anton and Coriel, what about you guys?
I mean, I have low light vision, so I figured, I'd be closer to the front, kind of scoping things out.
Okay.
you could just have like Anton put a hand on your shoulder or whatever, and you follow.
Well, Anton can't see in the dark, so he would need a light spell or a torch.
Well, you could just like hold on to.
You don't want to pop light just yet
Yeah.
until we run into anybody.
Right.
Yeah, we can tell you when to pop light
Yeah.
when we see there's going to be a fight.
And then you can just hold on to Coriel like I'm doing with
And
Forvel.
let's stick with Coriel then.
Yeah, I'll lead
Alright,
you
well-
forward.
The second chamber here is a larger one than the previous. You notice there are actually crystals adorning the walls.
Man, there really is a bunch of shit here.
A lot of those crystals do look like a mix of like quartz, like you saw in the previous one, but you also see a lot of bits of aquamarine on the walls as well.
Mm-hmm.
Interestingly enough, in the ceiling itself is an enormous purplish gem.
What is it?
Appraise.
20.
It's a flawed amethyst.
That's a real big amethyst. Oh, I see a scuff there. Kind of dirty on the inside there. Kind of flawed, but it's big.
It's
Yeah,
it's hanging from the ceiling.
I'd probably agree with you if I could see it.
Yeah, you would.
With that appraise, you suspect it's worth maybe like 650 gold alone.
Ooh.
Okay. So, where are we going here?
I say we go southeast.
Okay,
That's my vote.
Which way is southeast?
this way.
Okay.
You see, well, it's a combination of east and south.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
I am in a good mood. I get to be sassy.
You get into a centralized chamber that leads to multiple spots. It looks like.
I'm thinking it might be smart if we split the party in this situation.
In this room, you notice like what looks like a shrine. Inside of it is a fire pit. The fire pit itself is completely empty. It's a sharp drop that leads to like this large chamber itself. There's a lot of roughly carved out stone steps moving up and down in the areas, almost like cut from the natural stones from the walls.
Okay.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna look around and be like, okay, I think we split into A team, and I'll point at the other two, and punch team,
Okay.
and we go through and we just exterminate these guys.
You notice on the you notice in the fire pit it looks like a charred body.
Of what?
You can't tell. It looks like a humanoid.
Humanoid.
Yep.
Okay.
We need to take him out.
I'm down with that. We're also still, stealthy. So.
Roll a perception.
Hell yeah. $15, baby.
You notice like around the humanoid's body, there's like dried blood and things, as if there's like some sort of bloodletting ritual that occurred here.
That's what
You're not exactly sure what's going on with that. You do notice, however, that there's something shiny on like a charred finger, and in the around it's like the fire near the ashes of it. You do notice something in there, a leaf-shaped golden pin.
Can I appraise it first before I touch it?
Sure.
Okay. Come on. There we go.
It looks very valuable. Like it's worth maybe like 150 gold, and it's made out of like silver and plated silver that has been colored green. Excuse me, gold. I'm sorry. Plated gold that's been colored green.
Is that a symbol that I would recognize?
It is an elven. Yeah, it is. It is definitely elven make.
I don't like that. That's bad. That's elven make. And I'll take it off the guy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we're still on the split up plan?
That's my suggestion. If other people don't want to, that's fine.
I think we're okay. I just got to be a little bit more cautious then. When you find like a big group of people.
I don't know, in such tight quarters and we're going after troglodytes, we really want to split up? Do we want to do like two PCs versus a group of troglodytes?
Depends on how many there is.
You already know my vote.
Anton, what do you think?
I'd rather not split up personally.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't vote split up on this one.
One day we will all be great warriors and make brave choices. But let's go.
Yeah.
Which way?
Northwest to confirm if that's just like a staircase to the same room?
Yeah, let's just do a quick check up here.
All right. You head northwest. and you get to a large chamber where you hear the dripping of water.
Oh, we got water.
Interesting. There's a pool.
The water itself actually looks like it is crystal clear.
This is built to be a base.
Yeah, kind of.
Can I do a...
Go ahead.
I want to
having-
see if there's magical properties to this water.
You have to get closer.
I'll get closer.
Does it refill our HP and MP?
So you're moving Surok's token?
Oh, he's tied to me, so.
Yeah, I'm tied to Surok. I'll be like,
Okay.
Surok, move forward, but by like another 5 feet. Cool.
At the edge of the water like that. Hold on a second.
At the edge of the water, you make a dex save or take 2,000 damage.
Oh, I wish.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would like to
so
kill me off, wouldn't you?
Make a save. Oh, cool. 25. You fail. You take all the damage.
Make a DC 57.
As you get closer to the water, who's like so Surok and Forvel are there?
Yeah,
Surok, both of you gonna get hit.
fun.
Let's see. I need ooh.
If it's a dex save, I fail.
Reflex? Yeah, is it?
No, actually, you don't get a save at all. Never mind.
Nice.
Fun.
I actually have to hit you.
Cool.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that hits.
Oh,
Yep.
good. Ha! You're now roped together in a different way.
So we each take, or he takes one, I take two.
Yep.
I am at 9.
And you see,
Orvel, go ahead
and
with
you
your thing
see
next to
at
me,
the
I guess.
you see at the top of the ceiling, just above the water, are two creatures. They
Yeah.
look, and they're like purplish almost. You see like the makeouts. They almost look like giant lobsters, but they're crawling on the ceiling, and they're kind of disgusting looking. And I need you to roll initiative.
Hell yeah.
You should move your token next to mine now, I guess.
Yes, absolutely.
Of course, the cave fishers have a shit roll. Oh, by the way, you both are now grabbed.
What's that mean?
The fishers are dragging you closer into the water right now.
Oh,
So
they're trying
we're-
to drown us.
we're-
Cool.
Yeah, we're grappled.
Yeah, you're basically grabbed and being dragged. Yeah.
Okay, what do we need to break out?
So this is what the filament does.
Okay. The filament does have an armor class.
It has an armor class. You can attempt to break free with
Yeah,
a strength
DC
check,
20.
and has 5 hit points. I'm going to warn you right now. It has DR 15.
I don't know
Ooh.
what that means.
Damage reduction.
Oh,
Okay.
only from slashing.
Mm-hmm.
DR15 slashing.
Well, isn't that DR15 versus everything but slashing?
Everything but slashing.
Cool.
Which I guess makes sense the most.
Because it's like a web.
So
Yeah, kind of.
25 escape artist or hit it.
Yes.
Okay,
And I just lost all of roll 20.
fun.
Ooh.
Not fun. That's actually bad.
Oh, we gonna hit stuff. That's the plan.
Yeah, that is the plan.
Did everybody roll initiative?
I think so, yeah.
Anton, you are up first then, I believe.
Yep.
All right, going to cast light on an arrow.
Before that happens, I have a question. how are we so far apart if we were tied together by a rope?
True.
How many feet is the rope?
I was tied to his chest.
He'll be less than 5 feet.
Yeah,
Basically.
I was on his chest like armor.
Um,
I mean, you could move them closer together.
They could have pulled the rope and it broke, but that's just the state that we were in. I just wanted to confirm.
Yeah.
give me a second. Let me see if that. All right, to do that, they're going to do a CMB real quick with the pull attack.
Yep.
Yeah.
But because I'm waiting for the thing to load for me, so give me a sec.
Oh yeah, no, I put myself in a reckless situation the entire
Mhm.
time. If someone shoots at you, they're probably hitting me.
That's what the pull kind of looks like.
Hell yeah.
So their CMB is a +9. It's +5 on this, but add +4 to it. What's your CMDs?
21.
And what's yours, Forvel?
You know what? Let's just use 21. No, mine's 16.
Nice try.
I'm just happy mine's
Enough.
16.
Well,
Oh.
one of them's able to pull you for sure, so it is going to snap the rope.
Okay, cool.
So we're just going to leave it as is.
Perfect.
Anyway, I got the cave fisher out. Anton, did you shoot?
Yes, he would have had to. Well, I wanted to cast light on the arrow if there was no light source in here.
You can do that, yeah.
All right, and then move.
And now you do have sight, so you're good.
Yeah. Plan is I'm going to light these things up so if they try to hide, they'll still be visible.
All right.
Well, I think that's my turn done.
All right. Coriel.
Okay.
They are on the ceiling, I should warn you.
On the ceiling, okay. So I am going to go ahead and move right over here next to Forvel and try and attack the filament that's wrapped around him to cut him loose.
All right. So you just jump in the water and start hacking?
Just start swinging, yeah.
Yeah, that's...
Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody's getting their crits in now. Yeah, he's free.
Nice.
Sirach.
So what are all the ways I can get out of this here? I can use an action to make a strength check.
Mm-hmm.
Or I can make an escape artist check.
Mm-hmm.
Or I can just attack it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, but you have to get 15 or higher to do any damage if it's not slashing.
If it's not slashing.
If it's not slashing.
Yes.
Is that even
Possible? I don't know.
No, it's not. Unless I use a hand axe,
You have a hand axe.
which I now have.
You have 2 of them.
Yeah, though I don't get too up in fighting with them. Only my fists. So I'm gonna try and use the hand axe to cut it. I guess. Yeah. AC 14, 5 hit points. Okay. So yeah, just trying to hit a 14.
Yep, go ahead and roll.
It's a 17.
Yeah, you snap it. You fall a little bit, but you're good.
Cool. And then what do I want to do with my movement? How tall is the ceiling?
It's about 15 feet high.
Cool.
Okay. I'm gonna use my movement to get thrown? Or like throw it, the thrown feet thing?
Yeah.
Because I kinda need that to actually
Attack him.
yeah. So 2-handed thrower. That's what I'm doing.
Okay. The Fishers. Well, they only have really one move here because they're on the ceiling. and that is continually trying to stick you all together. This one's gonna scuttle over here. It's still on the ceiling, by the way.
Cool.
And it's gonna shoot out another filament. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Forvel, you're 1. Coriel, you're 2. Sirach, you're 3. And Anton, you're 4.
Hell yeah.
3. Sirach,
God damn it.
you see a sticky web at you.
That misses.
That's a miss. It just whiffs. Pew!
Fuck.
The other one climbs over deeper into the pool. Actually, can't do that.
That's...
Yeah, it could go over here, though. And it's going to shoot its filament. It can only do those 3, so... Forvel. Forvel is 1, Coriel is 2, Sirach is 3.
Hell yeah.
Forvel.
Bring it. No.
Misses?
Misses.
Dang it. Oh, you guys are so screwed if it could just grab you close and bring you high.
Yeah. Yeah.
Forvel.
So, I said we're team punch. So I got a punch. Fist spinning. Left jab. Gotta throw him off.
14?
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's touch, right? That's a hit.
4 points of bludgeoning damage as the right fist was spinning. They were focused on the right, and they jabbed with the left.
Which one did you hit?
The one that just tried to get me.
Okay.
That's all I got. That's my action. I'm not going to move anywhere. I like the water. What? It's cool. It's clean.
Top of the order is Anti. Pardon me. I'm sorry.
All right. This one over here is giving people some trouble, so let's shoot him.
He was just punched in the nose, so he's disoriented.
That's a good shot. That you hit it.
I probably don't get sneak attack, but now that thing's lit up.
No sneak attack on this because it's not flanked at the moment.
My damage would have actually been 5. No, it wouldn't have. No, it wouldn't have. Not yet. Never mind.
All right, he's lit up, so he's not hiding anywhere. Coriel.
I'm going to keep my axe out. Coriel is going to ready in action, and if these things try to spin another filament at somebody, I'm going to reach forward, and if they shoot a filament and hit somebody, I'm going to jump forward and grab the filament so I can try to yank these things off the ceiling.
All right.
This reminds me of the Mist by Stephen King. There were creatures in it that could spin webs at people, and they were like acidic. They would touch your clothes, and like your sleeve would come off.
Sadly, these guys are not acidic, or else I would have done that. Good idea for next time, though. Sirach.
Welcome.
All right. I'm gonna come over here, toss the hand axe aside, take out a fucking wooden stake, and just power yeet it at this fucking thing.
Go for it.
Yeah.
I want to see this so badly.
I want to see it too. But it's only got like a +4 to hit, so... It
hits.
Yeah, that's 12 piercing.
You yeet it. Wow.
Yeah, two-handed thrower feat.
You have the cave fisher has a stake literally embedded in its chest,
yeah.
I guess, or its back. That's insane.
Yep, just staking it. Yeah, that's everything I can do.
It's gonna retaliate by literally jumping down on your head and snipping at your face.
Oh, yeah, fucking try it, bitch.
Well, the stakes are quite tense.
15 and
Um,
13.
That
I don't know.
the 15 hits. The
All right.
13 does not.
There should not be 2 damages there, so it's the top one. So 6 points of
6? Okay.
damage.
Taken 6.
Yes. See, this is why you don't want to get in their jaws if they grab you. The other cave fisher scuttles over here in the water, shoots its thing at Forvel. Forvel, it really likes you.
It does. I'm fine with that. I like friends.
Apparently, small things are tasty.
17.
That's me.
It's now going to pull you closer to it. What's your CMD?
So if it hit him, I'm right next to him anyways. Can I?
You can attempt to
lunge to grab
You have the ready action, right?
You can
was
yeah,
ready to
you can attempt to cut the filament right now. Go ahead.
I was going to attempt to actually grab the filament and pull the thing off the ceiling.
Ooh.
My CMD is 16, by the way.
I need you then to make a CMB roll, Coriel,
Okay.
against
Got this.
the CMD of 16.
That's not going to do it.
No.
No, it's not. What's your CMD, Coriel?
My CMD is 18.
All right, because now you're stuck on it because you actually get your hand in the way.
Shit. Okay.
But it can't move you because I roll like shit. So never mind.
Hey.
All right. So at the very least, I'm like hunkered down and like pulling on it and preventing it from pulling us into the water.
There you go. Forvel.
Okay. So it got me. I can still move my feet, correct?
No, it didn't get
Oh.
you. It's on Coriel.
It's on Coriel
He
now.
intervened.
Oh, it's on Coriel.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, I'll be like, good job. Keep it up. And kick it instead of using the spinning fist. I'm saving the spinning fist for a special attack.
Mm-hmm. That's a hit.
Guys, I know what the problem's been with my telekinetic fist. I need to only fight cave fishers.
Fair enough. Look. Once you kill enough rats, you'll be strong enough to take on regular people. It's a fact.
You're correct. Baldur's Gate.
Yep.
But that is my turn. I'm gonna go to here. I'm gonna go to there.
Okay.
Top of the order. Anton.
All right. Let's see. This one's pretty injured. I've been shooting at it.
Yep.
So, reload the bow. Does that take an action? I forget.
Oh, what kind? Is it just a bow?
If
Or
short
is it a
bow,
crossbow?
no, it's a minor
Yeah, no,
action
it's
for
cross-
All
that.
right, then I'm going to do my feint
Yep.
with the bluff check.
I actually don't know if the cave fisher is smart enough to even know what you're doing. But it will attempt to roll a really terrible perception on you.
You're going,
and misses. So it is fainted.
all right, I'll remember this for next round when I get to sneak attack them. But that's
All right.
not done.
Coriel.
All right. So the fisher still has me wrapped up.
Yep, you can attempt to
I am-
free, or you can do what you want.
I'm gonna still try and like yank the thing down from the ceiling and pull it off down to our level.
CMB.
That'll do it.
Ooh, yeah, that will. You actually are able to, just with like one shove, you pull the thing and it plops right in the water.
All right, and then I'm going to use my movement to come back out of the water up onto the dirt and drag it out with me. How far can I go?
If you have to do a, you can't drag it out this turn. Next turn, you have to do another CMB to like move it.
Can I at least move myself out of the water, like back up onto?
Yeah, you can do that.
Cool.
Sirach, you got a cave fisher in your hair.
You've made a mistake. You're in my range now, buddy. I'm gonna fuck it up.
It'll go claw to claw with you.
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck it up. I might as well go for the full action.
You know what you should do? Fuck it up.
Yeah, that's actually. Let me check something real quick. How's it looking after that stake?
It's bloodied. It's bleeding heavily.
Cool. Let me just check this real quick. So this does. Okay. I think I'm just gonna go for a kill on this one. So hopefully I roll high. Make sure I have offhand enabled. It's a 24 and a 17.
Yeah, you kill it. The first one, the first hit killed it for good.
Oh, the first one killed it?
Yeah.
Okay.
You beat it to a bloody, a bloody pulp.
Interesting. Yeah, that's yeah. I mean technically I can't move because that's a full action attack, but
Uh-huh.
can I No, it's probably fine. I'll just leave it as is.
Well, the other cave fisher doesn't like where it is. It's actually going to try and scuttle this way. And get back to the wall as quickly as it can. Forvel.
Alright. So Forvel. 1 second. Let me see how far away it is. Okay, cool. I'll move to here.
Uh-huh.
Actually, no. I'll go to here, and I'll use my longbow. I'm not going to go through all of my punches for just because they're cool.
That's a miss.
Cool.
Anton.
So I had to put my headphones back in. Made some drinks. I'm back now, and that's the same one I did my feint on. So let's sneak attack him.
Go for it. That is a miss.
Drat.
Coriel.
All right, since I've still got him wrapped up with the filament, I want to start trying to drag him towards both me and Surak, since we're right next to each other. I just want to drag him away from that wall so he can't climb back up.
Cool. CMB, please.
11.
He's not that strong. You do get him closer, but not fully. Not all the way.
He's away from the wall. That's a good start.
He is away from the wall. Surak?
Close enough for me to do this. Or I guess technically this, so I don't get hit.
Either or.
Yeah.
Of course it's a crit.
Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be?
Yeah, you kill it in one hit.
I also reclaim my stake from the other one.
Yeah. Well, finally threw something new at you, at least.
Yeah, I had to use two-handed thrower, which is something that does not happen often.
Alright, well, the cave fishers are dead. Perception checks, if you wish.
So
Yeah. We have light still, right? So I can make this as well?
Yes, you can. Oh, wow, you're all doing really well. Anton, you notice that there are half-dead bodies in the water.
Yeah, this water is tainted.
It looks like it is stuff that the cave fishers have eaten.
Does it look like troglodyte?
Some of the 3 troglodytes.
Huh.
That's got to be some nasty water.
Yeah, that's
I say we get the bodies out of the water.
probably a good idea.
The pool itself is about 10 feet deep. the closer you get to the bottom, to it. Who rolled the crit?
That was Forvel.
Orvel, you notice another body. Looks like a half-eaten halfling of some kind.
I'll point it out. That's
Probably a bear, and you notice there's like a couple of items on there. Ooh, there's a lot of stuff that you find. Are you ready?
Give me a second. I already had the ration sheet open because I figured that would be the best place to document what I've dipped my balls into.
I didn't need to know that. You find in the 10-foot pool as you guys are clearing out the bodies and whatnot, and you all can decide who gets what here.
Mm-hmm. The way that I think we roll that is if he says Rob says something that you want, let me know, and I won't write it down.
Yep. Okay.
You find an iron coffer that is filled with 120 gold.
Ooh, 120 gold.
Okay.
A wand that needs to be identified.
I will do that.
That's all you, man.
Let's see what's going on with the wand.
The wand itself is actually less wood and instead made out of tempered steel. And is in the shape of like a wand with decorations and engravings of helms and breastplates all around it. It is a wand of mage armor.
Sick.
Oh yeah.
And with that spellcraft, you believe there are 28 charges on it currently.
Ooh.
Is it just like a set amount of charges, or is it a recharge?
That is the set amount of charges.
Okay, cool.
You also find something that's like slightly encrusted with lichen lichen,
Mhm.
and like other like seaweed things. But you do bring it to the surface. It's a belt that is made out of cured leather and golden links on it.
Oh, I'm appraising that.
It's magical as well.
13 on both.
You don't know what this belt does.
I give that a shot.
What if we just had someone put it on and see what it does?
Actually, you know what? Hold on. No, later on, when we have a second, I can identify it unless someone just wants to put it on.
Can you describe it again?
It is made out of fine leather. It has golden links adorned around it into its center belt buckle piece, which is like this turquoise color, like almost like a turquoise stone in the middle.
I mean, I'm willing to just throw it on.
Hell yeah, he throws it on.
Inside the turquoise, you like take a good look at it. You notice that there's like an engraved image of a tiger on it. And when you wear it, you feel as if you are slightly faster.
Interesting.
And more nimble.
Yeah.
If you want to like DM me the effects and then I won't reveal anything in character, then we can do that. Or you can keep it a secret.
No, this is one of those things I do have to let you know what it is.
Okay.
It's the belt of you think you're a tiger.
Actually.
That's a great item, actually.
Okay, which number it...
Second number.
Okay, cool. Okay, that's interesting. And actually probably not bad for me.
Well, you don't
So,
know what it
definitely-
does.
definitely
Just
useful for other people.
out of character.
Yeah,
you
out
know
of
what it
character,
is.
that's
In
what it
character,
does.
You don't know what it does. And I'm gonna leave you guys there for a little bit, if that's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
King.
Yeah.
Don't think I didn't forget you, sir.
Don't forget, I didn't forget you. That's a double negative. You're saying you
You
forgot me.
He said, "Don't think I didn't forget you."
Don't and didn't.
Don't. You're confusing me. Damn it. I presume you have taken your leave of the group and have walked a separate path.
Yeah, like I said, I got like 4 days of travel.
Can I actually ask you to? Oh, your tokens. I got rid of it, so I'll add you again. How's that sound?
You've killed me.
Not yet. I have trouble killing
That's
you.
it. This
Remember?
friendship is over.
Oh, it's only been 10 years.
It hasn't been 10 years.
Yeah, it has, dude.
No, it's been like 7.
We met back in 2010.
I've never
Actually-
met you.
Yes, we did. Yes, you did.
Who are you?
While you were on the
Couldn't have met
road,
10 years ago. God just created the world yesterday.
dude, we met 10 years ago in the Lord Cat chat.
Take
remember?
that, atheists.
Dude, 10 years ago, Lord Cat, Ironclaw.
Yeah, no, I saw him like 2 months ago. Still a real dick. On record.
And, yeah, he also admits it, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, it doesn't make it better.
True.
One dick to another.
You, sir, are in the forest here. And you actually...
The very same forest, as it turns out, where I first appeared.
Yes, it is.
I was being attacked by a bunch of plant monsters on that very hill.
And, if you can please roll a perception for me.
I don't even think I've opened my character sheet.
The plants are back.
I thought about that, but not today.
Perception.
Those plants are actually a random encounter that you guys can run into still.
Hell yeah, they are.
I killed them already.
King, you find actual pair of hobgoblins.
Thing 1, thing 2.
One looks like they are dressed in padded armor. The other looks like looks like they're in chain. They have one of them is holding a bag. Looks like almost like a sack, and they're both moving as quickly as they can up to north. What do you do?
Up to north.
Up, yeah, they're moving as quickly as they can, going north, I should say. What do you do?
Nothing.
Okay.
I don't need to talk to 2 random hobgoblins. I'm on my way to talk to the chief.
Well, as you travel, you notice that they are going the same exact way as you are, so it looks like they're heading to the chief or to Redjaw as well, is your best estimate.
Cool. Good to know.
That's it, I guess.
Back to the cave.
The cave. Thank you, Batman. Did I lose a map? Because I feel...
Cave looks a lot like the encampment.
Hey, if you're Batman, do you know who could be Robin? Harry.
I want to say Dick
True.
Grayson.
That just means you have to train him a little bit and then take him into extremely dangerous situations where hopefully he lives.
See, does it have to be Dick Grayson? Can it be like Tim Drake or Jason Todd or the third one or the fifth one?
I do like you were trying to show off your knowledge, and then it turned into the third one.
There's a third one. Isn't it like Bruce Wayne has
There's
a kid
a
or
lot of
something
them. What are
like?
you talking about?
Isn't like one of them like Bruce Wayne's kid?
Yeah,
which is
Damian
also
Wayne
weird?
at one point.
Yes,
Well, that
Damian Wayne.
is, yeah, it's his son with Talia al Ghul. But I mean, there's also, which one is Red Hood?
Jason Todd. That's Jason Todd. I know
Todd's
that
the one
one.
who robbed the
can't think
Batmobile. And then there's
True,
the girl who turns into that blue outfit. I can't remember.
Wait, there's a girl now?
That
Well,
was
yeah,
a while back.
I didn't know that. That's awesome, though.
I can't remember. She's got a bird-themed name too, but she doesn't go by Robin. She goes by something else.
Bluebird.
I don't know. It could be. Literally, it could be. I can't remember. She's also featured in the what's the iconic Batman pose that they always want to use in every movie?
I didn't even know there was an iconic
I
Batman
think
pose.
it's the same comic that where Batman fights Superman and also where Batman kills the Joker.
Oh, year
Killing
one?
Joke.
No, not killing
Carrie
Joker. No,
is
not that
Robin.
one. When they made a movie, I'm sorry, Batman doesn't kill the Joker. The Joker kills himself to make it look like Batman kills him.
Oh, Dark Knight Returns. Dark Knight
Yeah,
Returns.
that one. All right. Yeah, see, I reframe it and instantly you know what I'm saying. Yeah.
I'm a very odd nerd like that. I know certain esoteric things, I guess.
Well, anyway, she's in that one too.
Okay.
Isn't that Kate Kane?
No, you're thinking of Batgirl.
100%. I'm trying to. What is her name?
No,
How
this
many-
is an independent person who I only know is they count her as a Robin, but she has her own name.
Yeah.
Carrie.
No, it's like. Yeah,
Yep,
it's
that's
Carrie.
right. She got covered in blood at one of the proms, and then she became Batgirl. That's how it happened.
See, I didn't even know there was a female Robin, which is awesome. Is there anybody else, or is that it?
Yeah, Carrie Kelly. That's not the one I'm thinking of, but apparently that's one of them. Stephanie
Yeah.
Brown, Kelly, Helena Wayne. Well, that's Earth 2, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah, because that's the Earth 2 storyline where they get kicked back to Earth 1 and because she has to watch her father die. I don't know, I'd rather be Owlman.
I don't know anything about that, so...
Oh, that's where Bruce Wayne has a brother and he kills the family. That's Earth 2, the evil, crime syndicate Earth. Owlman is the dark version of Batman. He's also the one that figures out there's a multiverse and decides to go to the Prime Earth to destroy it, so he'll destroy the entire multiverse. Because, if there's a multiverse, then no choice that you make matters. How can you tell that you made the choice? How to tell that your choices are just the choices the other guy didn't make?
Choice.
Yeah, so the only free will is to eliminate everyone's free will.
Speaking of free will, we've kind of gone off a little track here, but it is about 10 minutes till 10. Do you want to keep exploring the cave or save the rest for next time?
I say we save. I'm fine. I'm fine with saving the rest for next time.
Yeah, we can save the rest.
Yeah, we can keep going next time.
All right. So I will kill the music.
Yes. And Rob, just to make it easier, the reason why I put the juggling balls that I am doing wonderful things to use them down the road on there is instead of just sending me a list and us having to write it twice, you can just add it right onto there.
I thought you were about to say you're going to find out who's been naughty and nice.
I don't watch people when they're sleeping. Don't accuse me of that.
You've done that before, though.
Don't tell anyone. It's not, okay? Here's a secret.
Anyway, today this brings us to the end of today's session. What are your thoughts, gentlemen?
We survived. We did it.
You did survive.
We really did. We kind of cleared that second wave out with very few problems.
If I wasn't rolling like ass, and if I actually hit some things, I think you might have had more problems.
I also had the exact experience you're having right now on Tuesday night, where there was an encounter where Action Economy should have massacred the group and caused it to be a real problem. One person cast Spirit Guardians and just walked through them.
So, my original plan for the siege, I don't mind telling you this now because it's already happened. and Theta can vouch for this because I spoke to him about it too, was that you had a team of 5 hobgoblins led by Sharla, the 2 forest prowlers, and the 2 scouts. They were going to sneak up from behind on you guys and basically just try and sneak attack, destroy as many people as they could while setting stuff on fire. The troglodytes were always designed to be a distraction. And they weren't going to go through the other entrance. They actually snuck through the far north of the encampment and snuck in. Because Sharla was the one that was like showing them all like the weak points where they can climb up pretty easily without getting caught and seen.
Makes sense.
And the idea was, all right, we're going to try and snipe some of the characters and snipe the sprites. So we were shooting them, but we kept missing. So as soon as that was happening, I went on to Plan B, which was going to be burn down and try and destroy as much of your supplies as possible.
Like, it's also, like, we also figured out an ingenious plan to eliminate the distraction.
By turning Sirach big?
Yeah.
It almost got him wiped out.
Yeah.
Y'all
But
just lucky Rob didn't hand over the siege to me.
But no, like,
I
turning
would have
Sirach
destroyed you all.
turning Sirach into what we did
All right, well, let me ask you, Theta.
made it very much easier because of the reach, the one-hit kills.
Yeah.
Like, no one had to worry about the gate out of the actual main group. We just had to have a couple healers there, and he's good.
Let me ask you, Theta. We're talking about the siege because we're doing a wrap-up. Theta, what would you have done with my strategy here for the second part, then?
Oh, I would have turned it into a weeks-long siege, not a one-night siege. We would have been playing this siege out for the next month of the campaign. These fuckers would have been starved out, poisoned, everything, every which thing. I would not sacrifice a single troglodyte to throw at that damn wall.
Well, like, I know if it was me, I would have had Sharla get in there, and with all of that oil, heavily oil the base of the encampment walls.
Well, I'm talking about like setting trees on fire and rolling them at you. Like,
100%.
Nothing to put my own forces in danger. You have a fixed position. Your problem is a lot more difficult to maintain. I'm saying that if I was in charge of the siege, I would have marshaled my forces specifically to only inflict harm on you without losing any of my own. You guys are players. You're players, which means you have distinct advantage.
Yes.
This was more like a raid than a siege, really.
Yeah. It wasn't a siege at all because siege isn't one night. Literally, a raid is like the movie The Raid, which takes place in one day, one night.
It wasn't like a bunch of people digging a trench around and entire units, it's like some dudes sneaking in and fighting.
I will say, first off, that actually is pretty good, Theta. The resources are kind of there if we put the entire Camp Redjaw into this.
The hobgoblins have a lot of resources. I've sat and talked to them. They have their own military with, like, metal canteens and actual food and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not I rush in forces. They're military trained. They have formations. They make encampments.
Like,
troglodytes don't, though.
The thing is, the longer we're out here, and if we can actually establish any sort of permanency, we are going to be trouble because of the expertise variety that we have. That's the way I see it. The longer we're alive, the harder we're going to be for the hobgoblins.
Like I said, would have been months because would have kept you in your base, killed your hunters that left to get you food, starve you out, do anything I can to poison the well water or whatever water source you have.
Mm-hmm.
Traditional siege.
You did not have the full might of who could be here for this one.
The forces that you threw at them would be more than enough.
Hmm.
You don't attack the walls. That's why the walls are there.
Gotta test the strength of
Hell,
those walls.
psychological siege. The troglodytes left their cave and they left a bunch of wailing fungus. Just leave the fungus outside their place. Psychological warfare. Sleep now, you fatigued sons of bitches.
Well, I can even give an example of how I recently turned a 2-person fight versus 4-player characters into a damn near TPK. Intentionally. There's a cleric and a paladin. In the night, they took their holy symbols.
Ooh.
When I used to run games, I was far too often a killer DM, so unintentionally I killed people. So the only benefit of this scenario would be, hey, I didn't figure out how many people I had. Rob told me how many people I had. If I happen to kill you all, Rob set the difficulty level of this encounter.
Well, the difficulty level was upped from previous encounters, mostly because of the numbers of who you had, as well as trying to balance the levels of the player characters here.
It also doesn't help that we have a lot of people who are very specialized, and a lot of our weaknesses are covered. Even within the builds themselves, we have healers that can cover the tanks. If you separate each individual character, they can still kind of cover themselves. If I'm just looking at Fervel, the biggest weakness of a low-level wizard is they have a limited amount of spell slots. Especially in extended fights.
No, the weakness of Forvel is that he's turned into a fucking vampire. So all we need to do is find our hobgoblin that has syphilis and send him in.
Hey, look, if he does turn into a vampire, I still got stakes.
You do.
But making that ore has made Forvel far more dangerous. Any capacity.
Any other thoughts on the session? Anything else I can improve? So my siege was not good.
I finished 25 chapters of solo leveling, so good for me.
My siege was not good for Theta in terms of the game, at least.
I mean, I think the encounter was still fine, good.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
I mean, they had a sneak in the back kind of thing that happened. The frontal forces were got me down to 3. So
I'm gonna kill you one day. I know it.
One of these days, I will go down, and there will be no healers around. It's going to happen.
I can't wait.
I would laugh if Forvel is the only one that makes this out from the early group.
So far, we still got 3 people from that early group, so
I would simply laugh because Forvel is not built for combat at all. So, I am going to try and make Forvel the lone survivor of the early group.
I mean, you still got a long way to go.
You okay, Gary?
Yes,
I'm
still
good.
have a very long way to go.
I mean, the alternative way to accomplish that, because you've only set an ill-defined goal. Forvel could just kill Anton and Coriel, and that would be true.
If dark power starts to influence me because of what I'm doing, possibly.
Like
but
I said, though,
that,
syphilis does weird things to the brain, man.
Anyway. I guess my roommate's other cat is here now out of nowhere. What the hell?
I guess we will. Oh, it's a cat.
He never
that happens.
He never climbs up on my desk like this. So I guess we'll see what next is in store for all of you. We'll see how the troglodyte caves come out. You notice they're pretty empty. That's because you killed most of them already.
Yeah.
So good job on that, at least. But
let's segue to saying goodbye. I am Justin from One Bad Roll. Mondays and Tuesdays, we plan on adding a whole bunch of stuff when we can and not driving ourselves insane. And you can find me here as well at the lovely game of Pathfinder, and Sunday at Greyhawk Into the Wild Coast.
Theta.
Yep, I'm always here. Run the channel. Wednesdays we got Ironclaw in the mornings, and we have this game here, Pathfinder in the evenings. Fridays, this Friday specifically, we have Notes from Nailif, a podcast about games design and games design theory. And on Sundays, of course, we have Greyhawk in the evenings and upcoming the game of Traveler.
Sounds good. And
I'm looking forward to that one too.
And I'm your GM, Rob. I'll be hosting this game for as long as I can, as long as everybody tolerates it. And I will also be on the Sunday stream playing some D&D. And maybe I'll be lucky and my character might last more than 2 sessions.
Hey, technically, Lael, having not been there, has lived very long time.
Yes, he has.
I mean, he went from Wraith to Wraith. The natural progression.
I know. It's amazing.
He evolved. He's a Pokemon.
Oh, speaking of Pokemon, I also write for the website techraptor.net. What does that have to do with Pokemon? Well, I just dropped an article today. Yeah, there's a plug-in for you. Where I interviewed a guy who's a Pokemon historian. That's a thing now, apparently. So much so that we spent an hour on and you can listen to it. It's an audio recording talking about beta Pokemon from Pokemon Gold and Silver. And nobody cares. All right, well.
I am just amazed.
Pokemon
More of a magic guy myself.
Yeah, that's... Oof.
I'm a big nerd on stuff and design like that. I don't know. Anyway.
I appreciate the design aspect, but I never thought I would come across the day where there was a Pokemon historian.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat.
There's a lot of them now, apparently. There's like this whole like subculture of like preserving and trying to catalog all the information you can find about the Pokemon games. Like people are literally buying and translating Japanese exclusive interviews from like 1996 and and stuff like that to try and figure out the design process of the old games.
Jeez.
See, I'm a big fan of game preservation, so I love this stuff. And I always encourage people to explore it because it really is an interesting aspect of the culture. So, well, that's my plug.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, I drifted off. What were you talking about?
well, I was talking about...
no, seriously, you started talking about people translating stuff, and I just started thinking about my Final Fantasy playthrough again.
You should plug that.
But no, I was thinking, maybe I shouldn't have gone from Final Fantasy 1 to Final Fantasy 2. Maybe I should have gone from Final Fantasy 1 NES to Final Fantasy 1 Game Boy Advance. And then Final Fantasy 1 PSP. And then Final Fantasy 2 NES.
Well, what about the Final Fantasy for PSP or for Steam?
I mean, those are just ports of the same game.
No, the one for Steam is brand new.
I mean, I'm going to have to play them eventually anyway. I just thinking maybe I should have gone through all the Final Fantasy 1s before I moved on to Final Fantasy 2.
Anyway,
instead
everybody.
of doing them by era.
And on that note, regarding Final Fantasy, I hope you all have a good night, and I will see you next week.
Absolutely.